Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a great Thursday. Well, this is part 2 of my review for the 7Great store, and we are going to be starting Streets of London, and I'm going to be starting right down in here on the telephone booth. Before I forget, the color is 349. And I'm using my keychain that I got from my friend Jill. And unfortunately, the only part that's stickable, these weren't, but is the chain part. So we're using that as my needle minder, but I have a little telephone booth. I have a double-decker bus, and I believe the British flag. So, yeah, that's what we're using as the needle minder today. It was just right there, and I went, yeah, we can do that. So, yeah. This had the biggest amount of color to stitch. God, if I could just pull the dang needle out. Let me pull you in closer. Now. So how is everybody doing? I hope you're all having a good Wednesday. Yeah, gotta go to work later. Man, this needle is precarious at best. It's kind of thin. And we do have an order, so that'll take up a little bit of time. Fun times to be had by all. Oh my goodness. So, is everybody stitching on something fun or doing whatever craft they like? A little chilly today, so I got myself a cup of jasmine green tea today. I don't think it's going to be freezing cold. It's just kind of nippy in the morning. And then I think we're going to be in the high 30s or mid 40s today. Yesterday was good. Didn't have a whole bunch of wind or ice cold weather, so that went up well. It was kind of quiet. Monday was a tad bit busy because it was a well, for the kids here, it was a 4-day weekend. Still need to bring it in, don't I? Good gravy. It looks like it's miniaturized. So, yeah, it just went a little bit better than yesterday. Had a few more people, you know, kind of going for a weekend, because everybody would have had a 3-day weekend if they got the Monday holiday off. So, it was people kind of coming and going. But it wasn't overwhelmingly overrun, kind of like summer or anything. So, yeah. Glad it's Wednesday, though. What can I say? Oh my goodness. Worked on, what did I work on? I stitched on something. Oh my god. Oh, I know what I got out yesterday before I went to work. Was my big beaded tiger. Not just the tiger head, but the one where he's kind of walking through marshland, if you will. I worked on it for maybe an hour or so. So, got a little bit of that done. And then I didn't get it out last night. you know, when I got home, I was just, yep, I was kind of done. That sitting there will just take it completely out of you. This is kind of an orangish red. I thought maybe it might be, but I know I've stitched with this color before on something I have no idea. Something that had red in the picture, but not, I know it wasn't my single color ones. So maybe I'll get the beaded tiger out a little bit this weekend. I'm starting to work on the stripes, so I've only put like one color into that. Because if you remember, we have purple and black together, and then we have 2 shades of turquoise. It's like, seriously, people? Some days. But no grandiose plans for, whoops, it's going to go that way. For this weekend, like going anywhere or doing anything fun or exciting. Oh, it's fun to stay home and stitch, but not going on any field trips. Want to, but yeah. So we'll see. I don't know if I can talk my daughter into anything. Going anywhere, just driving. The more I stitch of this, the more oranger it gets. How funny. I think that one, that symbol, I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, I guess you can see it. Is 321 red. So I'm assuming there'll be various shades of red in this. So we'll see how it goes. I was going to start at the top, but the first color that I picked that looked like it had a decent amount of symbols was a pale yellow. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So that's why we're down here. This is kind of a big area, so we'll see what we can get done. Probably work on this part of the weekend. Okay, Laura Jean, what are you doing? Going inside out, upside down. Holy cow. Not liking this needle, though. It's not from the kit, so we can't blame the kit. I have no idea what kit it came out of. But it's kind of flimsy, if you will. I can hardly wait to finish this thread so I can get the other needle. I don't know if it's any better. I only had 2 to choose from, so I picked them. The rest of them are for 11 counts. So we'll just have to try not to bend it in half. That's happened. I have completely snapped a needle using the sewing method. It usually happens on 14 count instead of the 11 count. They seem to be a little bit sturdier, if you will. But we're getting it. We're getting it. Ouch. I tried to crunch that down a bit. I'll have to go and look and see if I can find the other one that I had with the double-decker buses. I don't know what it's called. It was by Joy Sunday as well, but it has 2 buses. like one coming at you and then one going sideways. So I'm not sure right where that one's at. Since I mentioned that, not a clue. All I know is it's a Joy Sunday, and it's about a third of the size of this. So it's not very big, but I did make some good progress on it, if I remember correctly. Yay, moving on. Give me another needle here. But yeah, I thought that was so cute. Thank you, Jill. And that's Jill Green here on YouTube. Oh yeah, much better needle. But it was just hanging right here on my arm that holds the phone, where I put it to make videos. I also have my one from Switzerland. Thank you, Gabrielle. Whoops. You gotta stitch both directions, silly. And if anybody has any projects that they've finished or you're working on and you'd like to share with everybody, just send them to my email address in the description below. And I will get them into a video, and it'll be a Stitch With Me video as soon as I possibly can. And it doesn't have to be cross stitch. It can be whatever craft you like to do or you're working on. We like to see it all, you know, because there, heaven knows, there might be something that we might like, and we want to do that too. And I was looking at, I don't know if it was the weather or Yahoo or whatever, but it was talking about how many inches all the different ski places got here in Colorado. So I'm assuming, and that was like yesterday that I saw that. So I'm like, well, no wonder everybody was all happened being up in the mountains. I guess they were going to go skiing. I did see a couple of cars have skis attached to like their roofish, you know, they have like a, what do you call it, a frame or a holder for skis. I've seen some skis here and there, but not a whole bunch. Because this seems like it's the most significant amount of snow that we've gotten in the mountains, way up high, in a very long time. Maybe around Christmas, maybe? I can't remember when it hadn't snowed any significant thing here, so who knows? And nobody that I know, well, maybe my grandkids do. I don't know what they do. I mean, they have their own cars, so I know my grandson, who's my son's son, if I could just say that all right, he likes to do snowmobiling. Not so much the skiing thing, so I'm not sure if he goes or not. But I know they do a lot of snowmobiling because my son has one of those. Well, he actually has probably 2, 3. And they go out every once in a while. Boy, that is just orange, isn't it? Hopefully the red will darken it up. Maybe the light's shining right there. We can always pretend, right? Took all that up. One more and didn't even stitch all the way to the top. I'm telling you. Some days. Like I said, there's some big areas. This big area here, but the rest of it's kind of scattered about of this symbol, so I thought we'd just go right here. It'll be fine. And it kind of breaks it up a bit. I like patterns like that where you don't have to stitch such big, total big areas. And that gets all the, I want to say details, that's not it. The shading looks better. Come on, seriously? Okay, fine. This one's so stiff it won't bend. Give it up. Some days we have this issue. Has a nice small eye though. Whoops. A little far there, kid. Alright, guys. Get to the top there. Pull that down. But you can see that symbol goes all the way around that black part, and that black part, blackish looking symbol, is 321 dark red. So, all right, let me pull you down. There we go. Whoop, still didn't get it. There we go. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining me, and thank you, SevenGreat, once again for sending me this beautiful kit. I sure do appreciate it, and we'll be working on it off and on, hopefully over the weekend. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.